Oh, hello there. Welcome into the Morning Roast on this fabulous Thursday, May 7th. Good morning to everybody out there who is still soldiering through it. If you are a Giants fan, Giants lose again 5-1, and the beatings will continue until performance improves. That's not the exact phrase, but that's the phrase I'm using in that. That is the Giants season summed up in one drop, is the heavy Joe Shasky sigh. Speaking of the heavy Joe Shasky sigh, Joe Shasky, good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm okay. Today's a loaded day for me. So, but no, God, the Giants, boy, do they suck. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm paid to talk about this team, and you don't have to pay me to love this team and hate this team and hate this team. So I'm watching yesterday, and I'm just like, Devers hits a ball to left center. I guess more left field. And he's standing there and he's looking at it. And he's looking at it. And he's looking at it. I go, dude, that's like 1 inch over the wall. What are you looking at? Start running, big dog.
He's not used to the ball being hit.
I was so downtrodden that I'm like, thank God he's finally seeing the ball well. And that's about all I got in terms of offense. Ramos, 0-for. Jung-Hoo Lee, 0-for. Casey Schmidt, 0-for. Chapman, 0-for. Devers, the one hit. Adames, 0-for. Eldridge, 0-for. Jesus Rodriguez. And we'll get to this in a second. 2 hits. Patrick Bailey, predictably, 0-for.
Oh, really? That's someone like him.
How's the team supposed to win when you got 7 guys in the lineup going 0-for and not touching first base? Now, I haven't even brought up Ramos 3 Ks, Schmitty 2 Ks, Chapman 1K, Devers 1K, Adames 1K, poor Eldridge 3 Ks, Bailey 2 Ks. I mean, you strike out 13 times?
Well, Joe, don't forget you also got 0 walks in the process as well. Don't forget, there's lots of different ways that the Giants are making us miserable right now. We went into yesterday's matchup, Adrian Hauser, who pitched well yesterday. Shout out to him, 6 innings and some change. Allowed the 1 home run to, was it Gavin Sheets?
That ball was destroyed.
Well, the one before it was also destroyed, and it went just shy of the foul pole out there in right field. And I'm thinking to myself,
that's one of the farthest balls I've ever seen hit in that water. Maybe I'm tripping. That ball was...
No, he nuked. As Kruk said on the broadcast, he definitely had both cheeks in on that one. He had one cheek on the first one, 2 on the second one. So he throws that changeup low and in, just right of the foul pole into the water. I'm thinking, maybe don't throw that pitch again, because he clearly saw pretty well. And then he elevates the sinker. It's just like, well, that one wasn't much better.
And dare I say, Hauser pitched really well.
No, he did. I have... Adrian Hauser, we are not shaking any sticks at you today.
Ryan Walker.
You earned oh my God.
Can we just talk? There's a time and a place in a fan base when you're just done with someone. Remember the wide receiver, Ronnie Bell?
I very much do.
They just couldn't bring him back. Remember, it was like, he might make a play somewhere down the line. We can't. I'm not even going Kyle Williams on you. I'm just going Ronnie Bell, okay? We're about done here. You know what I mean? I'm Catholic, and I'll be attending a Catholic mass today. So, you do this thing called the Pontius Pilate, where you wash your hands of someone. Ryan Walker, he might be a really nice guy.
No, he's a terrific human being.
I'm sure he is.
No, he is.
I'll take your word on that.
One of the reasons why I like him is because he is such a terrific guy.
He's a terrible player right now. There's just no other way around it. And the fact that he comes into the game and my dad up in heaven is groaning, I can hear it.
Was he packing up the same way when Jimmy came out to the field for that last drive?
Almost.
He's packing up. Dad, what are you doing? It's Ryan Walker.
CJ Beathard couldn't play for the Niners anymore. Brian Hoyer just couldn't play for them.
not the CJ Beathard.
No, it's true. I'm trying to think of Warriors like Brad Wanamaker. There was something he just can't come back. We're done here. We're done.
Draymond Green.
Well, no.
We'll put that aside.
Ryan Walker, he might find himself elsewhere. It's not going to happen here. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter what the fans think. It's like, no, it does. When there are audible boos when you come into the game, and then grunt after grunt after grunt from an entire fan base because they know you're just giving it up. And by the way, he got lucky to get out of that inning, only giving up 1. I think it was 1.
No, it was 2. He gave up a 2 home run.
You're right.
Home run, yeah.
I mean,
disaster of a 7th inning, which, of course, there's the Chapman
we're
error.
done with Ryan Walker. Would you agree?
No, listen, Joe, no, he came in the 7th inning there. It's, again, I've always been a fan of his, and I can admit that when it's over. Maybe he can find himself somewhere else. I mean, we were going through his numbers the other day, and I think I said his best situations that he's come into over the last year plus, so since the start of last year, were like non-high leverage situations.
We can
at
high
home.
leverage.
Oh no, Phil, hear me out. Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this.
Okay.
I have a plan here.
Okay.
It was the non-high leverage situations at home in the 8th inning. That's where since the start of last year, that's when he's been at his best.
Okay.
That's kind of what he had yesterday, and it still went south.
Wait a minute. Give me this like very nuanced,
this very specific one situation. Yeah,
you know, there's like loogies, like he's a lefty, 1-out guy. Okay, this guy is a non-high leverage, only at home guy.
So I think the
you know what we call that? Mop-up duty.
Kind of, yeah. Like, it's basically his best situation.
So he's the janitor.
I'm not going to go through the exact numbers, but basically his best overall situation of the last year plus has been an 8th inning at home in a non-high leverage situation, which down 3-1, I don't know, maybe that's medium leverage or something like that. But basically, like, that's kind of a spot you would expect Ryan Walker to do well in. Nope.
Ryan, the custodian Walker, coming in for mop-up duty.
Don't be mean. But
I mean, like, what are we doing? What are those, the Swifters? He's a Swifter? He just comes in, just mopping.
The Swift
just
for
mopping.
Swift for power mop. Yeah, one of those things.
My goodness.
Gives up just that tank to...
Look, he might be a nice person. He might have a nice family. I have no idea.
I'm still rooting for him, but it's going to have to be someone
rooting for him?
Well, it'd be nice to see him bounce back. I mean, it's not going to happen here.
He cannot come into another game anymore.
Joe,
it's over.
I do agree with you.
Over.
I do agree with you. I don't think it's going to happen here, if anywhere. It's
just like when Juan Encarnacion challenged that play. I was like, DFA, Gerard, whatever his name is, DFA him. Like, it was like automatic. My boy the other day, he goes, I'd have been, he's like doing the scissors. Yeah. I'd have cut him mid-game. Ryan Walker, look, he's done.
Does that felt like the official final nail?
It's not even. I'm not even trying to put all of this on him. No, it's not. He's just an example of you miscast him as a late inning guy. He showed glimpses. It's not real. You know, you clung, not you, but like in general.
No, I was part of that group.
Giants.
I was part of that
more
group.
Giants hierarchy. To think Ryan Walker and what he did in September has any bearing on who he is in reality is kind of like thinking Tyler Fitzgerald after a 2.5-week stretch or Luis Matos after a 7-day stretch is like a factor.
David Villar in 22.
David Villar is a great example. It's over.
Those phantom Septembers, I think, as you like to call him. Listen, like when Walker first came up, I was enamored with the stuff that he had. The slider was good. He had the zip on the fastball. And I loved the little kind of the misdirection that he brought with the crossfire delivery. There was a uniqueness to him. There was, theatricality and disruption are your allies. Shout out Bane.
I don't even know what that was.
You didn't see Dark Knight Rises?
I did, but
that was my bad Bane voice.
I didn't remember it that way.
Oh, you think theatricality and disruption are your allies?
I don't even know where to go with that.
But no, I thought like, all right, I like this guy. He's got different stuff. It's going to be hard to see the ball coming out of his hand. This could be something to work with. And he hit the ground running at first as a 7th, 8th inning guy. Where it went south was when Walker-Doval lost the closer job. They put him in there and handled it at first. But what I did not like, Joe, was last year when they came in with, Doval looked good in spring, but they had Ryan Walker be the closer with the assumption that at some point Doval will retake that job. I never really liked that because it's just like, you're basically putting the guy in saying no matter what you do, you're going to lose this job.
Yes.
I did not appreciate that move that the Giants coaching staff made last year. And in a sport that's so mental like baseball, like I don't know how to quantify that impact, but I didn't like how they did that. And I thought that they kind of messed up Walker and Doval in how they handled that last year.
They absolutely, that needs to be identified. There's no doubt about it. What's Ryan Walker making this year? Like, honestly, guys, does anyone know how much Ryan Walker's making?
I'm sure we can look it up on
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay.
You want to know?
Is it, I assume, like in the 6 digits?
Look, it's a lot of money, but it ain't really that much comparative to other guys. It's $810,000.
Okay, yeah, it's about
what I wouldn't do for $810,000.
Would you give up a home run to Xander Bogaerts for $810,000?
Xander Bogaerts looked like an MVP candidate this series. I mean, we woke him up. You wanted to? That guy earned the contract. I'm just joking. That's all the Zito talk. He earned the contract with those 2 plays.
If he does that in Game 5 of the World Series, then yeah, maybe we're talking about a different story here.
Let's get real here. Like Ryan Walker's making less than $1 million. This is about other guys, and I'm going to go right to him. You know, Matt Chapman, one of my boys, Della. I love you, Della. You love Matt Chapman. He's not that good. He calls me bootleg Susan Slusser for how much I cape up for Chapman. All right? That's what he calls me. And I love you, Susan, but let's call it what it is. You like Chapman. We get it. Everyone has
she's
favorites.
covered him for a long time.
Oh, I know.
You do like,
people have favorites.
Yeah, I have like.
It's okay.
I'll cover for Logan Webb.
I have favorites too.
Yeah.
I have favorites too.
You do get to like these guys a lot when you spend a lot of time with them. I don't know if you're not supposed to get that emotionally involved, but we do.
Well, you can't tell me that you're an unbiased journalist and you're holier than thou. And I'm not saying she does. I'm just saying in general. And then also play the I have favorites card because that's part of journalism.
It's a fine line.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be the fan, yet I'm the one who's screaming and ranting and raving and yelling and holding this team accountable more than any other journalist, it seems like, these days. Matt Chapman, since the day he told Casey Schmidt, who was at first base, catch the blanking ball, Matt Chapman has 0 home runs, a 608 OPS. Casey Schmidt, since he was told to catch the ball, has 6 home runs and a 941 OPS. Matt Chapman is in a deep abyss right now. But you know what? That goes hand in hand with Willie Adames, who's also in a deep abyss right now. You know what we should start calling this team? Sub-Zero. Because we got a lot of Mortal Kombat characters out here who are so ice cold, Antarctica is asking for their tag back. That's how bad it's been right now. Like, guys, it is so down bad. The Giants should rename their mascot. Forget Lucille. Get the polar bear out here because we're frozen.
Pete Alonso?
No. I'm talking about those malnourished polar bears that are stuck on those like ice, things that are drifting into the sea. Yeah. That's the Giants' middle of the order right now. It's drifting into the sea with this malnourished polar bear who's out in Antarctica freezing his butt off.
North Pole.
Wherever. Antarctica, North Pole, doesn't matter.
South Pole.
Jesus Christ, this team sucks.
Joe, they're not.
They suck.
Joe, they don't. It's historically bad right now. They're 14-23. You
don't say.
No, I'm gonna say even more.
Diamond. Every single inning, everybody on both teams, 12 Angry Men, Rip City, they're like, what is wrong with this team? I paid full price to sit in the bleachers.
What's your team name called?
Well, these are the teams we're playing.
Oh, what's your team name called?
Olympic Club. I think we're OC Gray, OC Silver. Depends what the double D or we're the same
12 Angry Men's a good.
It's a great name. 12 Angry Men's a great name. I'm not gonna lie,
you guys might need a better team name if that's the kind of team names you're going against.
Let me sit this one out. All right, everybody's like, dude, what is wrong with this team? They suck. They're charging me full price. I go, I know. I don't know what to say. They're like, you better hold them accountable. Like I try to. And then I'm the bad guy. And he's yelling. What is there to cheer? What do you want me to cheer? This pathetic team with a pathetic offense. Like, hey, dude, Adrian Hauser pitched well, though. Hey, Devers finally hit a jack, though. I don't even know. How do you talk about this team?
Joe, they're 14-23. How historically bad is this? The last time a team started 14-23 and wore a Giants uniform was 1985. The franchise's only 100 loss season, which, fun fact, that season also had the most walk-offs in Giants history by a team.
Oh, no.
I think they had like 15 walk-offs that year. So
do you see what I'm holding here?
That looks like an Advil. Oh, that's not strong enough.
I have taken so many of these Advils this morning just to numb the pain from my sinuses and also from like just how bad this team is. Like, there's not enough Advil in the world to cure what ails the Giants right now. And look, I was super fired up. I thought this team could actually do some damage. I thought this team, again, we did bold predictions, and I was being over the top. They could maybe win no, but never in my wildest dreams did I think the bottom would fall out this bad.
In this quickly, too. That's the other thing, Joe. I mean, literally, like, the only other teams to start worse than this, the 2017 Giants started 13-24.
Wait, the 20 what?
The 2017 Giants.
They finished what?
They started 13-24.
Was that the year Bumgarner fell off the dirt bike?
Yes.
Or whatever, the moped?
The dirt bike. You're correct. Yeah, the dirt bike. On moped was Monte Ellis. 1991.
That guy. Can we talk about fighting through it? Spadoni, I love you, but you come back and you're immediately out. And I'm the one that's hurting today?
I guess I didn't really mention that. Yeah, Sam Lohman in for Joe Spadone today. I forgot to say
Is
that.
there hazard pay at this place?
Dude, we got the plague running rife through this station right now. It is
When
rough.
I'm the Iron Man over here at the station, jeez Louise.
You have a mountain of cold meds right next to you, so I don't know. Like,
I got a funeral to attend today. I'm losing my mind.
We're all going
and the
through it.
funeral's not the Giants. They got the day off, thank God.
Oof.
But that's what we should start calling it. Like, what do they call the Kings
day off
fans?
for us, too.
No, what do the Kings fans call?
Mercy.
No, Chase Center. They call the dental office, which is the dumbest nickname.
Is that Oracle Park? The dental office?
Lay low, AAA NBA team. Just shut the hell up.
That was Kenny Caraway who had that one,
I love
right?
Kenny. Shut
that
the
was
hell
an
up.
all-time nickname.
Like, dude, when I need carnival acts in the NBA that are like flyover states, like, relax, we'll talk to you. But like, just take a deep breath, Kings fans. This is all about the Giants. You want to talk about a place that should be called the morgue. But morgues don't charge you to show up. They don't. Like, AT&T Park, there aren't enough $5 tickets to sell that place out come August.
Joe,
Am I wrong?
I'm going to the game on Saturday night with some friends, and like I'm looking for tickets, and like we're cheap because hashtag we're broke. Tickets are still kind of pricey right now. People are still paying. Again, this is StubHub. People are still paying. Shout out to Giants fans if you like for still going and supporting. Like I always say, Joe, real fandom isn't made during the good times. Real fandom is cut during the bad times.
Well, what the hell is this? This isn't bad. This is awful.
Well, yeah, bad times is a very
What are we,
expansive
minting
category.
fans now? So LJ's watched 2 crappy Giants games where they got blown out. He's the best fan on the planet.
Oh, his stock is rising in my book as far as Giants fandom goes.
I trust my son to put the ball in play with a runner at third more than I do Willie Adames right now. Dead facts. I'm not even capping.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you right now. I mean, they probably both have about the same chances. Maybe, yeah, LJ does have a little bit better.
Also, the YouTube chat is saying, oh, Shusky, you're the one that got Spadoni. I did not get Spadoni sick. Can we let this be clear? I did not get Spadoni sick.
I and Carter probably got Spadoni sick.
Thank you.
Our theory was that we got our sickness from you, though.
But I didn't miss any days from being sick, nor did I have a cough.
Yeah, why do you think we got sick? Because you didn't miss days.
I didn't have a cough.
You're a carrier from LJ.
There you go.
Oh, that is such BS.
Carter and I got sick at the same time, and we had similar symptoms. So, like, I had to come from somewhere. We don't know.
You were claiming it was the mold in the back room from the air vents.
That's what was getting us sick yesterday. We're talking about last week, okay? There's lots of different things. Like I said, we're the plague here.
So who's the little monkey in Outbreak? Do you know, like, the original, like, patient
Great movie.
It's such a great movie.
Yeah.
Such a great movie.
Dustin Hoffman.
Dude, such a great movie. You know what movie I wanted to watch yesterday, but I felt like I couldn't take a nap. I had to go games. Sleepers. Dude, all-time revenge movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Me neither.
You guys haven't seen Sleepers?
I don't know.
Are you
I'll
kidding
watch
me?
it, though.
Is that our homework tonight?
All-time revenge movie.
888-957-9570.
Sleepers?
Have you seen Sleepers?
Classic.
Let's pick this conversation up on the other side.
OG.
We'll hear from Tony Vitello and what do you hear? What do you say on the other side? Also, you mentioned Matt Chapman, Joe. He did talk with the media after the game.
He finally, one of our high-priced guys actually had the cojones to talk to the media and not duck out quickly?
We're going to hear from Matt Chapman. Yes, we're going to hear from Matt Chapman later in the show as well. We're coming to you live from the Laughing Monk Studios. Laughing Monk, righteously brewed in San Francisco. The Morning Roast also presented by the San Francisco Fire Credit Union, baking for heroes and anyone who wants to be treated like one. Hey, we're going to talk to a world champ today, Jeremy Affeldt. He's going to join us at 9:20. Maybe he has the answers. What's coming up in the game is sponsored by Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water.